Good morning. Good morning. Um, a little bit late this morning, which is fine. I want to get these done in the morning, so this is the latest. I've been up in a while. Latest I've been up in a while. That's good. I had a good morning. So, some of the stuff that I do is objectively kind of fucking stupid. Like it's not. It's well. Objectively kind of fucking stupid. There's a lot of things. Where should we start? Yeah, my body is still pretty fucking weird. I'm still kind of getting used to it. Particularly, I have not lifted weights in 18 months, year and a half. And you can do 10 years of training, of physical therapy and physical training and weightlifting, and learn from great people. But if you go a year and a half without doing it, there's a lot of shit you gotta remember. A lot of the shit lines up with basic shit. Fucking breathing properly. A little bit of yawning, a little bit of oxygen to your brain. But it's implied, like, fuck, dude, some of these things are actually fucking really challenging to do. My original trainer hated me doing this. He hated me checking my pulse here. I like checking my pulse here. I can barely feel it now. I don't know. Sometimes it's really strong. I can barely feel it. You're supposed to check your pulse right here, but like, okay. That's a pretty strong pulse. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count. It's like 120. It's like 120. I've been doing physical training for 10. Yeah, I'm bragging. I'm sorry to brag. Sorry to brag. But, to be fair, I'm not bragging about much, because if you could feel this, it's all fucking dough. There's fucking nothing here. Barely anything here. I'm not. It's all bragging. I guess this whole thing's bragging, so fuck it. Yeah, I'm trying out new ways of weightlifting and cardiovascular exercise. I'm always trying new things. This is my actual eternal disease, is that I can't stop trying things. It's like a problem. It's a real problem. I start to feel good. Great. I feel great. Let's go out and try a new thing. And then, it's like, I just hit fucking brick walls. And then I go, ow. Why'd I hit that brick wall? Ow. It's because you you hit a brick wall. Because you were going real fast, bro. So I do that all the time. And it's because I'm bored. It's because I'm bored. I don't have any money. I don't have a job. I have my family who I love. That's it. I got acquaintances that I hit up, and everyone wants to fucking chat and have a big catch up chat. I love catching up. I'll have a catch up chat with everyone, but there's limits. There's limits to it, and I can't be chatting all day. I gotta be doing shit. Because I'm 35 years old. Very optimistically, I mean, at this rate, let's say 50. Let's say I live 15 years. Like, I only have 15 years left. So I gotta use that time to to get money. To get fucking money. So I can go do shit. And I just love living life. I love running around and doing nothing. I love fucking bumping into shit. I love just seeing what's out there. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm so tired. This is what I quit doing in 2019 when I first dropped out of Silicon Valley physically. I decided then and there I'm never gonna fucking analyze shit again. I'm never gonna be an analytic first thinker. I'm gonna just fucking dive in, bump into shit, see what happens, learn what I learn, move on. That's kind of been my MO for the last 7 years. And I've been chasing this fantasy that someday I'll get back to Silicon Valley and be a software engineer again, and it'll all be good. Just once I get all my shit, once I fucking do all the protocols and I get all my diet fixed and I, get a rockin' hot body, and then people will like me, and then I can go back to Silicon Valley and be a fucking tech nerd. And I got it all wrong. I got it precisely fucking backwards. I've wasted 7 years doing nothing. Doing fucking nothing. When I say I've wasted 7 years doing fucking nothing, I want you to understand, my life in 2019, is this the right direction? I can't fucking tell. No, it's this direction for you guys. So in 2019, my life was at its peak. I peaked. I was living the life of my dreams. 2018, I was living the life of my dreams. I had everything. I had everything you could possibly, I had a golden, perfect life. And then I made a decision to move back home. And then my life went for 7 years. It's worse than doing nothing. It's everything that I've worked and built for. Everything is fucked. Everything in my life is fucking fucked. It's been that way forever. It's all good. It's all fucking good. The point of this is to brag. I've been doing this shit for a long fucking time, okay? I want you, the viewer, to understand this. I've been doing what I do for 7 fucking years. And then before that, 10 years before that. And then 7, 15, 30, 25, 17 plus, 20, 17 plus. 35 minus 17 is 16. Shit. No, it's not. It's 8. 7 years plus 10 years plus 18 years. 17, 18. That makes you 35. I've been living a long time. I've been doing shit. 2015. What was the very first fucking thing that happened? I remembered this moment yesterday. There was some fucking thing that happened. And I decided to get a personal trainer. I decided to get a personal trainer at the gym. It was because, okay, right. This is the story I was going to tell. Okay. I grew up obese and retarded. I hated physical activity. I hated sports. I hated fucking moving my body. I was a zoned in computer dork, staring at the computer screen all day. This is my fucking dad's voice. You're staring at that computer screen all day. You're not getting out there and blah, 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 blah. That's what I did. I read books. I played video games. I had friends online. I was on web forums and shit when I was 10. I listened to music. I listened to tons of music. Me and my best friend growing up I'm not going to dox anything. I have great musical heritage. I grew up listening to a ton of rock music, like loud, heavy, fucking banging shit. Uh, I have very clear memories of my mom's house. She had a computer in the living room, and I just like that was my original kind of golden era. Was just the dream time of living at my mom's house. Um, I'll tell you. I'll tell you more stories about myself later. I don't. There's nothing fundamentally cagey, but I grew up at my mom's house. We had a computer. Uh, I just was like fucking in heaven. I was in paradise, man. I had Napster. I had Kazaa. This thing called Kazaa when I was 10. Okay, statute of limitations. Right. Um, I read the C++. My mom had this book on C++, Ivor Horton's Beginner C++, and I was like, just like literally like trying to read. Like I could read pretty well, and I was trying to understand like the linker and the compiler or what. Like I read the first chapter like a few times, and I tried to understand like, okay, you have a dynamic linked library. I know my memory's great. You have a dynamic linked library. Then you have statically linked libraries and dynamic linked libraries. I picked up a programming manual and I tried to learn it. I didn't get anywhere. A friend of mine in fucking Sweden was making a video game in like RPG Maker that was really fucking fun and cool. I have credits in that game. My early internet handle was the, this. Can I dox myself? It was 20 years ago. No, I'm not gonna. I don't. There's no reason to. There's a game that my friend made that I have credits for because I contributed to one of the boss designs. That was super fucking cool. That was my proudest achievement. Um, so I was a nerd growing up. I had like media, physical. I had lots of media, and I just was shoo in media land until blah 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 blah. I moved to San Francisco. Got my first startup job. I remember this moment. I had a couple coworkers. I love the first startup you work for, man, is another dream. That was another time I was just like, whew, life is all right. It was hard at first, moving out of San Francisco, but life was a dream after that first 6 months because I was just at a startup. I was just coding fucking Ruby on Rails. And my two coworkers, I had Ken was our team lead. I'm doxing people now, but I, whatever. I had another friend named Yair, and we'd go to lunch. And then there was Joanne. All right, that's enough to fucking find out which company I worked for. Shit, I'm so doxed. We used to go to the lunch place around the corner, and we'd get these big burrito, like the lunch thing. They had like huge mission style burritos for like $10 in 2013 or whatever. It was a great deal. So we go to the local cafeteria. One day, about 6 months into the job, it's just gonna sound super stupid and silly, but make fun of me. It's fine. Um, I got a burrito. I ate it, and I noticed that afternoon, like I'd been eating burritos the last couple weeks, and I noticed, like, wait a minute. Every time I eat this gigantic carb-filled burrito, an hour later at work, I am super sleepy. I'm very tired, and I want to take a nap. And for some people, this is so funny because half the people in America listen. If half the people in America were listening to this, they'd hear that and they'd be like, "What? Burritos make you sleepy? That's stupid, dude. Just drink some coffee." That's probably what like my parents. That's probably what people in the Midwest would say. If you grew up in California or New York, probably your response is like, "Dude, it took you until the age 22 to realize that like food affects your tiredness levels." Like it'd probably just be like, "Holy shit, how fucking retarded was your upbringing?" And I'd be like, "Very fucking retarded. I didn't know." That was the first time in 2013 that I noticed food had any kind of impact on my life. Okay, fast forward 2 years to 2015. I was working at another startup. I had gotten my heart broken by me being an idiot and not understanding modern dating. I had my heart fucking smashed in half. So I decided to go to the gym. I remember one line she said, actually, that sticks with me until this very fucking day. She said something great. I'm not going to tell you what it is because fuck you. That's my sacred knowledge. So she told me something very specific, and it like kind of stuck around there. And I was like, all right, well, I should go get a fucking physical trainer, a personal trainer. So I'm tired of being fat and stupid and weak and depressed and bitchless, as they say. That's what they say. I don't use words like that. They say bitchless. That's part of the culture. So I got a personal trainer, and that was 11 years ago. No, 10 and a half years ago. And that set me on a course to, and I learned that's when I learned all the fucking basics about like how to breathe when you lift, which subsequent trainers told me was completely fucking wrong. And actually, you're supposed to breathe the other way. Fuck. Sometimes trainers are shit. Take a deep breath. Lift the thing. So my first trainer said, take a deep breath. This is how I first learned it the wrong way. Take a deep breath. And then, once you're ready, as you're lifting, you exhale. And as you pull back, you inhale again. Or maybe it's the other way around, because I learned later that's wrong. Let me see if that makes sense. Wait, you empty your breath, you push, and then you inhale. Nope, it's that way. Okay. First way I learned how to breathe while lifting. Deep, heavy breath. Exhale as you push up. Inhale as you come down, or you can start inhaling. Inhale as you come down, and then repeat. I had a second personal trainer in 2019 who taught me everything. That guy, I fucking owe my life to. 2018. I owe my life to that guy. Fucking badass. That guy's a real badass. He's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu trainer. He owned a gym in San Francisco. And he actually taught me fucking mobility, which is the only thing that fucking matters, is actual joint mobility. Fast forward to 2023 when I was in Austin, Texas, and I joined a wonderful gym. If you have money and you want to get fit and strong and you don't want to fuck around with bullshit and dumb internet people, and you live in a major city, find a Starting Strength gym near you. Starting Strength, ssgyms.com or something. Mark Rippletoe. They taught me the actual correct way to lift. Okay. Deep breath. Push. Keep the breath in the whole time. Finish the lift. Then exhale. Then take another deep breath. Do the lifting. Then exhale. I tend to think I believe I've adopted, I argued with whatever. They convinced me this is the best way to do it because you have more support. If you're doing compound lifts, like you always want fucking support in your chest. The thing my first trainer taught me, this is the most important thing. First of all, he fucking hated it when I checked my pulse here. He would have a fucking panic attack. He'd be like, why are you touching your neck, dude? If you're checking your pulse, do this. Second thing he said is, you need to control your breathing. You need to tell your body it's time to breathe, and you need to breathe. Like, that's your responsibility. Your body doesn't fucking know when you should breathe when you're doing heavy, complicated fucking lifts. So, you gotta fucking breathe. It's just like that Sturgill Simpson song titled Remember to Breathe. It's just like that. You gotta fucking breathe, man. And that's just step one. You also gotta remember to drink water that has electrolytes in it. That's step 2. Step 3 is you got to fix your fucking gut. You got to go look up Mark. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm tired of telling people all my fucking secrets. You go find a nutrition expert to tell you how to fix your own gut. Don't be a fucking retard. Don't be a fucking retard. This is to myself. I'm giving advice to myself, so when I watch this later, I'll go back. Don't be a fucking retard, dude. You're not fucking... Your body changes every year, and you remember some things from some parts of some trainings, and you try to put it all together in a cool, syncretic way, and sometimes it's a fucking bad idea. And you gotta fucking go slow as a fucking baby. And it sucks. It's painful. It's so sad. You know, it's just, everyone does this shit. I'm not unique or special. You don't fucking learn your lessons. You just, like, wait, is that lesson still? No, that lesson's still there. There's no... Yeah, learn your fucking lessons, I guess. Or don't. And learn them again. There's so many things I learned from so many people that it's an inexhaustible list. I check my pulse here because my original trainer isn't around anymore, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. Remember that you're mortal. Remember that you are mortal, and you can be killed. But fuck, man. Living life is so fun. It's so fun. Even when it's scary. It's still fun. It still feels good. It feels great. It feels great to be alive. As the dead know one thing. It is better to be alive. This fucking moisturizer problem on my hands. I'm using moisturizer to solve a problem on my hands. I know grammar. Hopefully, yeah, whatever. I don't think you can see shit. I don't think you can see shit. Oh, man. Yeah. A lot of things are also just fucking simple. A lot of things are simple. Yeah. Problems are actually pretty simple. There's no problem that's... Some problems are beyond your ability to identify. But being able to identify problems is such a core skill. Just knowing what the problem is. That's seeing the problem, understanding the problem is such a skill. It can go poorly to ruminate. But identifying and understanding problems is a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good. The more things you understand, the better. Monotonically. I'm going to skip the parting word. Thank you for watching. This has been a pleasure.